Hi, sorry that took a little bit longer than I thought. My apologies. I am back. I'm just going to move the camera out of the way a little without it falling off the table with a bit of luck. I'm being very careful because it's right on the edge of the table. So I am going to turn it down so you can see what I'm going to do. Now, on my big table, everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of you might have a big working table. So I do have a ruler that's like 8-inch ruler, straight ruler, and I use that a lot as well. But when I'm on this, I tend to, on this big table, the cutting table, I'll show you what I do. So I thought I would show you this because I can't find my 16.5-inch square, so guess what? I've got to cut some more. So here I have it. I'm just going to move the camera into the center. Down we go. Fingers crossed you can see what I'm doing. For some reason or other it's crooked. Alright. Okay. So I have here, you can see it's well worn. It's the sticky ruler, okay? And my mat. Now this mat gets moved around a lot, it gets used all the time, so it's because of the cutting that we do with classes and everything, it gets used. Hi everyone, just welcome back, sorry I was a bit late. First things first, I'm going to cut the excess off this because I'm pretty sure that I won't need it. So I'm just going to trim that, a bit rough, but that'll do. I'll use it in something else anywho. Alright, chop that to the side. Now, what I have here is this fella. Okay, so this has this bit here. I can't remember what they're called. I know Hans will ring me and tell me what they're called and I'll forget. Alright, so that basically sits level with the table. So it can't go anywhere. So all I need to know is make sure that one edge of my fabric, so if I move the camera over a fraction, so you can see that edge. One edge of this fabric, alright, is sitting on the 1 or the 0. And the other is going to be sitting on the 16.5. So I'm going to move it over a bit because I've got selvage and stuff. And I want to make sure I don't half mill myself. My numbers that I'm looking for, because these go from 0 to that way and 0 to this way on this ruler. It does look like a carpenter's tool. So I'm looking at this mark here, which is like where my arrow is, lucky enough. But that's it there. So normally I will go, right, well that's where it needs to be. I need to move the camera again, sorry the leg's in the way. And I place it right on that line. Now, I make sure it's even. That is going to give me a straight edge, regardless where my mat's sitting, if it's crooked or, you know, it doesn't matter. That is going to give me a straight edge, whether I'm cutting here, 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 or here, anywhere. All right? And it has this handle, so you can move it up and down. And take that away. Then I turn my fabric around, line it up on the 0 mark, or the line, the edge. Alright, place that back on the 16.5 line here, make sure the edge of it's there. Now this one you can also use with that ruler that, the comfort cutter, so the one that's got the grooves. So this one here, right, that groove will sit on that groove there, just like that. So if you've got a comfort cutter, you can do that as well. All right, and that's what they're for. You can hold them either that or that, however it's comfortable for you. Okay, so that's your 16.5 that way. Then I will move it. I don't worry about lining up anything else other than this side and this ruler. So I'm not using these straight edges here and here at the moment. I'm just making sure, well I am actually going to, I'm going to use it on that line there, up here. There's one line up here, which you can't see. Because I know that that one and that one are straight, so I can do it down here as well, where you can see. So that line there, it's past that point, which is good. You should see if you can buy them in Michelle. I get these already wholesale from the supplier here in Australia. I think it's a part of the True Cut range. It's on a 16.5. Then I turn it and I pop that there. These are really good rulers for those who have issues with arthritis, or you know, just getting a straight line, you know. And as long as you've got a straight edge here, this is going to sit there. And then I will, knowing that's there, sometimes I get my cardi caught in there. I've got to watch. So just watch that. 16.5, just move it there. Make sure that's nice and flat. And there you go. And that's my two 16.5 inch blocks. Okay, so there's this size, which is your larger size, and then there's a smaller one as well. Don't ask me exactly how much they are. They're over $100 each, I know that, but geez, I tell you what, this left or right-handed, it doesn't matter. A bit of dust on that one. And it's made of like a aluminium type stuff, and a brilliant cutting tool, and a great asset for a bigger table. Especially if you struggle to keep that straight, and it keeps it steady, so it can't rock, can't slip either. These ones here, I think I can source them, Cheryl. I will find out for you. I think that Statewide had some, and I was just going to order some in, so I will let you know on those. But let's take you back to the other tables. So, oh, you're just going to see all my rubbish in the background because I've got stuff everywhere. It's everywhere. That one's the large one, so I'll get on and have a look for it. Hang on. Why is my camera so crooked? What's going on? Your doggies are snuggly. Yeah, I know. There's so many dust bunnies and everything under the table at the moment. I'm surprised I can breathe. Oh, just take my jumpy off. Okay, get this going, and I'll find out how much they are. And let me just search. And the colours of this, yeah, they're good, aren't they, G? All right, let me just find them. Brands, home, news, contact information. No, I want... I don't get any notifications coding. Oh, that's a bugger. Is the quilt going to be for yourself, Michelle? Oh, don't know yet. I will have to decide on that. Why are they not on the website? Where is it? Oh, he sells red snappers. I didn't know that. There you go. Okay, so I'll have to message him. I'll find out for you how much they are. I know he did tell me, but I can't remember. Rotary cutters. No, it won't be them. Melting banana, Jack. No, it's not those. Home. No. Sorry for you all. I'm just sort of going into his things. Do you know... No. Judy Down, Judy Downing, you get me messages, yeah. Information, product brochures, terms and conditions. See if I can find it. Oh no, that's just on the machines. Now, I'll find out more for you from him. I'll message him and find out more. But I've had that ruler for ages now. Hi, Linda. And yeah, I'll give you some more info on it. Yeah. All right, let me just get my computer. Let my computer catch up with us. So, do you know what I did before I came on live? I actually ate a whole big, you know, like a massive tin, like those big tins of pears. My guts is going. Shouldn't have done that. Alrighty, you ready? Next step. So, because of Cody's so amazing, yeah, she reminded me that it's got to be the white together. Those two together like that. So you're going to pin these two sides together. Okay, we'll go back over here. So they're going to be pinned together. I'm just going to pop that aside for a second. And I'm going to give this a quick iron because they were a bit clunky. Sorry all the muck behind me. It's just there's stuff everywhere. My room extension is happening, but just never quick enough, is it? So, what did you eat? Oh, big tub of pears, like a big tin, massive tin. Massive. Like massive. Massive. Not just a small tin. My guts is just going. I love pears, but I was hungry and I've got to go shopping. There's nothing in the cupboards. And I seen the tin of pears there. And I went, oh yeah, I love pears, I'll have those. And I was just so hungry that I ate the whole lot. And I sort of got to the end and went, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. So, I probably shouldn't have done that. I've got to leave the house today. That's not going to be good. Anyway, could be entertaining later for someone else. Alrighty. Okay, so we are going to, oh, I know, pears. I just made nachos in the break. My hubby is renovating. So there was so much swearing involved. I thought he needed a snack. Absolutely, Selena. He's probably, poor love, out there working hard like that. Oh dear. I had roast pork and trimming for lunch. Nice. Alrighty. So these are all plain white seams. I haven't got my eyeballs on. Where are they? There. So I can see them. I've got my eyeballs on. Just make sure those seams match and pop a pin in there. And yeah, I know. I like nachos too. I was thinking of them the other day. I actually do have the stuff to make nachos, but I couldn't, I don't have the energy or the will to be fluffing around with it. So the kids do it, I'll be happy. That's just not going to happen. So when you buy a removed Queensland, oh, okay. Oops, when Michelle has to go shopping. Great for constipation. Yeah. Yes, well, they don't normally affect me that quickly, but they have this time. All right, so they're ready to go. I'm just going to move these ones over here. I'm going to pop that over there. And that over here, so you can just see me sew these babies together. I do love pears though. And let's just line up this side, the right hand side. Oh, my stomach's just gone. Have we got a border in mind yet, Michelle? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. Can't tell you. Oh, I need my pin thingy. Oh, I need to get me a little cushion over here. I haven't done that yet. Put your finger on there real firm. Hold on to him. And like I say, because it's white on white, and if you do lose, like if it does go sideways a little bit, it's not that big a deal, really. It's not. It really isn't. So this one's got a little bit of looseness in it, so I am going to give a bit of tweaking here. So I'm going to sort of pull it a little bit, not a lot, just a little, just so that they sit flat. and then just line up that right hand side again. And go. It hid your comment. I'm going to unhide that. She said, you little shit. All right, so while we're here, we'll give that a quick press again. I mean, you could go one side or the other, but you've opened the seams up this far, you might as well do it again. And you're going to need it down here anyway when we join this end to the other thing. Being busy moving and didn't trust myself from buying stuff. Yeah, that's fair enough. Still unpacking. You look, Sheree, you're going to be unpacking for like a month. People do. I know when I move, it takes me forever. I get the main stuff out and then just slowly, you know, a little bit here and a little bit there. And then you start throwing stuff out. Then you go, you know, 6 months later, you go, I shouldn't have thrown that out. That's all right, Cherie. You do it when you can. So, my points sit nice. See? Nice. Nice, different, unusual. All right, so that is done. So there we go. So that is that diamond I said, triangle I said has to be there. Now let me move this back. There's a reason why I need a bit of space here, because you'll see in a minute. We're going to have, I've got stuff everywhere here. It's a great little iron, Rebecca. I've had that iron for a long time. Like, it needs probably replacing. It's starting to do things here. Because I wind it on and off wrong. But in saying that, it's a bloody ripper. That's been with me for a long time. All right, those two. So you've got one 16.5 inch triangle on the other side and one on one side and one on the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so then you sew that onto this and this one onto here. So we just flip her over. There, grab a pin or a clip, whatever you're using, either. I'm just going to pin there, and I am going to sew from the other side. I'm going to flip that one over here. It's got fluff all over it, look. I just got that all off. Should be right. So, alright, yeah, trying to find a way to put stuff. I had a professional cleaner clean the house we sold, but God, this house is filthy. It smells so bad. The carpet and floors are bad. Oh God. Yeah, unfortunately you can't predict what other people do and you can't control them either. Alright, so Michelle, you need to talk to the boss. Alright, so now your instant reaction is to want to sew on this side. Hang on, I need to get that camera moved. Hang on. There. I'll put the charger in too, just in case. I don't want to drop out on you guys. Alright, there we go. So you just want to grab it and just sew. Okay, so no, you need to turn it over. Sew with the solid piece underneath. Okay, so make sure you've got the white underneath. It's one big, it's no joins in it. If you've ever got a piece of fabric that's got no joins in it, this is the best way to do it. And have the joined piece on the top. And I've got it on the top here. Oh, I'm just going to move that. Got a chicken scratch going on. I'll just pop a pin in there, stop it from moving. I've got it on the top here because I want to see those little points where the triangles are, so that I can make sure that I get them when I sew down here. I don't want to do all this and then lose my points at the side. Sorry, bear with me. Just going to put a couple of pins in that one. going to give it a bit of a, there we go, that's better. All right, let's roll that one up. Make sure she's level with the right hand side. I'm not worried about this end at all. I'm going to lift this and just sew down. Make sure that when you come up to those little triangles, that needle of the machine needle goes right into that point of that triangle. If you don't, you're going to lose your points. Wish I had someone to do it here now instead of paying for the other house now. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Because it's not cheap to get someone to clean a house like a vacated house. I mean, the people that are moving in will be appreciative. That's all you've got to remember. You've done the right thing just because someone else doesn't. You know, it's not much you can do about someone else. But, yeah, that's a shame that they didn't put more effort into it. Okay, so this one's folded over a bit funny. I've just got to find the point. There it is. I think I've got it. It folded back again, but I think I've got it. It'll be close enough for me. And then just run down there. And lock off. At least you know you're left. Yeah, exactly. So it keeps wanting to hide people's comments. That's Facebook being politically correct, buggers. All right, so let's just give that a shake down a little. Make sure I don't have that other white one in the way. Turn that up this way. Bring her out. Okay. I might not have to pin this one now because it's sitting nice. And oopa, oopa. Okay, I'm taking that out. Using that pin as my stiletto. I'm just lining up the edge of the top fabric with the edge of the bottom fabric and making sure I'm coming into those little points of the triangles each time, so I don't lose my point. I think I might have lost that little one there too, but that's okay. Alright. Oh no, I might not have. Okay. You guys in Victoria, yeah, we have. Yeah, they said that today. So there you go. So my points are good. Crap for how long? I don't know. Till when Pat did they say, yeah. They said that they were going to do that today, but he hadn't said how long. I just knew that we're going to have extended. There you go. So that's done. So then you've got this one. We need to press those seams open. Bloody COVID. So let's turn it over, put the majority of it up there. I'm just trying to find where to put the stuff along. Yeah, just seeing the comment from Footscray, lead by 3 points at half time. Nice, Cheryl, thank you. That's what Mum will be doing today. She'll be watching the footy. Okay. Oh, not a great game. Oh, okay. It's a shame. They drop on their A game. Alright, where'd I put my scissors? I know I put them somewhere. Oh, there. Okay. Gee, you can get up close with those little fellas too. All right, so just press on the top a little. You can press a little bit harder and firmer on the top if you want to. There you go. You can really see the points there now. You can see they're there. To the other side. And yeah, I might make tonight's other demo about 8 o'clock, I reckon, guys. Thought about 7:30, but I don't reckon I'm gonna get back, get everything sorted, get dinner ready and everything by the time I do that. So I might make it 8 o'clock, and that gives me a half-hour breather or so. Alrighty. Okay. Turn that over. I don't know, I might, I don't know what I'm going to do with this quilt. Don't know. Haven't thought that far ahead, guys. Oh, look out. That's 2 in. About half an hour or so, Julianne Masika, to answer that question. About half an hour I have to travel. Alright. So, this one here has to lay with the point facing me. And that's what I was saying about the point before, and I got myself all confused with colour and white. Alright. And this one has to go onto the edge of this one. Okay. Do you have to travel? Yep, I've got that one. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with, you know, like centre joins and that, and just flip that over, and I know that I've got to make sure I do these points things, okay? So I'm going to do that whole scenario again. So I'm going to flip it over, and I know that's my centre. And put that down. Lost my pins again. Bleeding heck. What's going on? Am I on the floor? No, not. Yeah, about half an hour, 40 minutes to the supermarket. Alright, so let's put that through there. Normally I don't have 2 in here because she's a yapper. Alright, that one there I could just do. So you can see that that is shorter than this one. Will you bring my... Yes, I will. Yes, I will be. Yes. And we'll meet at the shopping centre. So I'm going to line it up with the lower one, the smaller edged one. And I'm going to put my seam on the seam. I can see where it needs to be, so I'm making sure that they sit nice. Yep. That one has nothing, so make sure my points meet again. That one and that one. There. One on that side and one on this side. So yeah, you're better off with these pinning 30,000 million times than not pinning, you know, than not doing enough. So I'm just going to sort of tweak that out. Pin there. And same thing here. That is literally just a straight white seam with a little triangular bit there. So I just need to make sure they line up. So line them up. You can eyeball it. Trying to shoo the fly off my phone screen and it would move, so I squashed it with a tissue. Still there. Look, and it was Denise Castle's profile picture. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is hilarious. Will you? Yeah. Ah, Judy, you're a classic. Alright, so that one and that pointy one. Just gonna get out there a bit and make sure that I have that right. Whoopsie days. And there. The other thing I was thinking, I'm wondering whether the base of, because I haven't had that, I was just thinking about that fluff on the, from the mats, whether that's something to do with the base, the sole base of the thing, or whether there's something gluey on there. I don't know. I haven't had the problem, so I do notice that just when I did it before that, you know, I've got crap on the bottom of my iron, so it did stick a little bit. I'm just going to put that through there, and then through there. Because there's no triangular point, I don't have to worry about a pin either side. Hi Stella, I missed you before. I needed you to tell me I did something silly and you weren't there to tell me. Yeah, didn't work so well, did it? Okay. This one here, just remember you've got a point on the other side. So what I do is I go through from here and make sure I get the point. And because this is just white on this side, I make sure that my pin goes in that point. You saw that, did you? So that is where my needle on my machine is going to hit. Okay. So, right about there. Come on. There. And that way, theoretically speaking, and this is what I mean, you don't have to have a point on either side. As long as you want to make any kind of point meet, you can also go from this side if you wanted to. So you could come in from that side and just know that you've got to hit that point there, just coming from the other side, yeah? And then that one, that should be it. Go up this side. So see how that one's really far down? I want to sort of, I don't want a massive seam there, so I'm just going to sort of manipulate that a little bit. I just saw on the telly that they're supposed losing 900 plus a day in America. That is obscene. What, people? That's crazy amount of people. I'll come from the other side of that one. 900 people a day. Bizarre. They do have a lot of people there though. They probably could do with a good cull. No, I'm just joking. Sorry. Oh dear. I know, that was naughty. Yeah, that's a lot of people, Stella. Very much so. Still, yeah. Well, they haven't got the vaccination thing up, like the statistics up enough. So they need to have, like, you know, 80% or something vaccinated before it comes even possible. All right, let's take this baby to the machine and sew that on, and then I can show you the whole enchilada. 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 They're close to 1 million. Yeah, right. That's a lot of people. It's what we are all thinking through. Yeah, thinking though. Oh, the world COVID numbers are huge. That's right, Denise said they need to get vaccinated and it will slow it right down to a halt. Eventually it will, just like they did with smallpox. Alright. Thankfully this machine has a table. You would be... that's because yeah, not getting vaccinated. Yeah, you would be. Alright, so I want to go to the States. I'm just busting my chops to get there, but I know I can't, so it's not going to happen. All right, so we're just going to sew up, and I'm going to hit that line. So because I'm coming up to that little magnet thing, I can see my line there because I've got a needle point where it was. So I know it needs to hit there. Just going to tuck that baby up there. And I get my second vaccination next week, I think. Yeah. So sew up to the next one. Put your finger on it, put your foot on it, whatever you got to do. Bite your tongue in the right direction, and get that needle to hit the right spot. The next one. Needle to hit the right spot. Hopefully I haven't stuffed it too badly. All right. I'm missing comments. And walking around with no masks on, and as they say, dancing in the streets. Yeah, not to mention the children and people who cannot be vaccinated, and nothing to do with choice. Yeah, well, that's exactly right. Yeah. Well, that's why if we can get the majority of people vaccinated, those who can't be because of ill health or whatever it might be, then they're safer, aren't they? Because it's less chance of them having it in the community and being so easily spread. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who actually can't have it for whatever reason at all. What you can't see here is me struggling at the moment. Hang on, I've just got to move my magnet. Hang on. Just because my seam is a bit bigger than the quarter on some of these pieces. There we go. Yeah, well, they have different constitutional rights over there, don't they? So it's all a little bit different. That one's a bit loose. This one, it's actually quite loose. I could lose this one in the. That could have a pinch in it. This one could very well have a pinch in it by the end of it. Looks like it's going to. I could have to undo that one. I will look at it in the end. That one wants to move too. That would be negative. Thank you. No moving. Yeah, I might have to redo that. I'll have a come on, sit properly. I'll take that out. I just lost my point. You want... You're righty. Getting there. Almost there. It's a long seam, just saying. It's a long, long seam. Alright. Okay. Alrighty. I had to redo a couple of my Oops, days. Forgot about pulling that out from under there. There we go. Oh. The vaccinations need help. Need more developing. Yeah, look, they'll get there eventually. Yeah, I've got to just have a look at it. Oh, look. Yeah, that one's alright. There was a little bit of a pinch here. I might have to fix that one up. And where's the other one? Oh no, that one ended up being alright. It's just this one. So, the ones instead I'm doing it today. So are the ones on the side? Okay, you're doing the ones on the side. Okay. Let me just zoom that right out and just move this back. I'll give you a bit of a bird's eye. Are you ready? There you go. Massive. Do-do-do. Yeah, yeah? Cool, hey. Oh, the horse panel, yep. Beautiful, yes. They do look good, don't they? So, next step's going to be another border. Oh my god, it's going to be huge. Alright. So, I will see you guys next week with this. And I will find that link and I will do all those things that I said I would do. Find the name, find the link so those who need to can buy the pattern. Oh, turn that off. This is very pretty. Yeah, and we'll start doing the border. So we'll talk a little bit about it first, and yeah, I'll go through it with you. Does the pattern have a name? It does, Rhonda, and I'm going to find it for you guys, and I'll post it. I know I've not remember. I'll make a note. Have pattern link. Yep, beautiful. It's a quilt for you. Is I don't know, Selena. Last time I made a quilt with you guys, I actually ended up selling it for just the cost of the fabric. So it might be that. Oh yeah. Flush, probably. It's quite warm in here because I've got the heater on. So it's probably that. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you around about 8 o'clock. If I don't get to it, don't stress. Tomorrow I will do it. Can we get prepared for the borders in any way? I'll let you know during the week. Jenny, I will let you know during the week. All right. So prep border notice. Okay. Cheap notebooks. Lol. All right, so I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for joining me today on the last side of that outer border, second last border, and we will be in touch very soon. I might see you a little bit later. If it's not, like I say, I'll do it tomorrow before the live. I will let you know with a notification. All right, so I do want to do a demo with the applique mat so that you know how to use it, but it could be tomorrow. It just depends on how buggered I am once I get back from shopping. It would be at 8 o'clock, I reckon, tonight. How late I am now. I've got to get into town and get back. That's an hour and a bit in itself. So we'll see how we go. All right. So talk to you soon, guys. Thanks. Thank you for joining me. Bye.